What's up, party people? Strobe Katarian here, and tomorrow, February 6th, from 5 p.m. Pacific or 8 p.m. Eastern, EVO is going to announce its lineup for its event, which is going to be taking place from the 19th to the 21st of July in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, if you want to catch all this action, you can tune in to twitch.tv/EVO. Now, we did do a prediction video last year, but this is in no way, shape, or form a super rush, last-ditch effort to hurry this thing up and get your predictions out in time before the announcement video.
Liar! Liar!
Okay, so I waited a little bit too long to do this.
And the truth shall set you free!
But we are going to do this right. We have a lot of good information for you, and we're going to get right into things. Last EVO featured 8 games, which is one less than the traditional 9 we've seen prior to Sony taking over the event. Last year's lineup featured Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Tekken 7, King of Fighters 15, Melty Blood, Mortal Kombat 11, and the big surprise to many, making a comeback, was Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. To start, we're going to take a look at the popularity of the games being played on Steam, and we see that the following categorized fighting games were being played by most people up to the 5th of February. Now, this does not include people who are playing games on console systems such as the PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch. Now, according to the ranking guide, we can see that the top games are Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and Mortal Kombat 1, which is understandable due to their franchise's popularity and how new the games are. Guilty Gear Strive is still ranked pretty high based on its popularity, and other new games for consideration are Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising and Under Night in Birth 2, which come in the top 30. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which was part of the main stage last year at EVO, comes in at number 69.
Giggity.
And Melty Blood rounds out the bottom of the top 100 fighting games at number 96. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate isn't able to be rated because it is not available on Steam. Again, a reminder that this list does not factor in console gaming. Another area we can look at is recent past major tournaments. If we look at the entry registration at Fausting, which took place in late January of 2024, it had over 3,000 participants, and we can use that to get an idea of some of the games that we use as tournament games to help mold our predictions. Street Fighter 6, as per usual, had the most entries with over 725, with Guilty Gear Strive just behind them at 715. Grand Blue had 640, with Under Night in Birth 2 having 520. Notable games over the 200 entry mark were Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Tekken 8. Mortal Kombat 1, Melty Blood, King of Fighters 15, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 all had above 100 entries but less than 200. Other main stage games also included Dragon Ball FighterZ, Skullgirls, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, Vampire Savior, also known as Darkstalkers, DNF Duel, and Samurai Showdown. Now, let's take that information and base off of EVO's format from last year, we're going to assume that they're going to have 8 games in the lineup this time. Now first, we're going to talk about the 8 previous games and whether or not they will or won't be back for this year's EVO. Street Fighter 6 is pretty much the poster game for fighting game tournaments, and no doubt is going to be there. Guilty Gear Strive was the second most popular game last year in registration, and based on Fausting's entries, I don't expect there to be a change. Tekken 7 will be replaced by Tekken 8. Mortal Kombat 11 will be replaced by Mortal Kombat 1, despite the controversies, the complaints people are having with this game, and historically the low entry numbers for NRS games. But they have been represented at EVO for as long as I've been paying attention to this event. And these are the games that I am 100% certain will be returning to the main stage at EVO, which makes up half of the games right there. So, which of the other 4 remaining could be coming back? Starting from the game that had the most entries that we have not mentioned yet to the fewest. Number 1, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. With nearly 1,350 entries from last year's EVO, even though this title is a bit aged, I believe that the fact that it did so well in the number of participants, there is a high probability that we could see it come back again. Number 2, Dragon Ball FighterZ. With 838 entries, this game is still receiving some updates and is widely popular, with it being ranked number 18 among fighting games on Steam. And I do believe there is a chance that Dragon Ball FighterZ could return. Number 3, King of Fighters 15. As popular as this game is, being ranked number 44 on Steam, I think that there is a chance that it could be snubbed. As far as I know, there haven't been any new additions to the game, and it's been fairly quiet news-wise regarding this title. Number 4, Melty Blood. Although this game did get more entries than Mortal Kombat 11 the previous year at EVO, it was also second to last, which means I can see that this game is going to be left out of EVO this year. And with that, let's move on to my actual predictions of what games we're going to see in the main lineup for EVO 2024. And this is in no particular order. So, game number 1 that I think we're going to see is... Give me one moment. It looks like I'm getting a phone call. My apologies. Hello, Strobe here.
Hey, Strobe.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing on this fine day?
Oh, nothing. I was about to reveal who I think are going to be in the main lineup for EVO 2024 because they're about to announce it tomorrow.
You don't say. So which games do you think will make it this year?
I mean, some of them are going to be pretty easy, but I had to do a little bit of research and whatnot, and so I think, wait a minute. You're not trying to use this information to place bets again, are you?
No! I wouldn't do that. Why? Do you think I should?
Man, don't you remember when you damn near lost everything because you were placing bets on video games?
No way, man. You're blowing that way out of proportion.
Or that time that you had to dig through the trash for food because you were super hungry and you didn't have any money?
Bro, stop gaslighting me. That's not even how it happened.
I literally have footage of both those situations.
And also, I have with me my brother, but unfortunately, due to his rapid gambling problems.
Here in Vegas, they set these prop bets up where you can bet on pretty much anything. So, I bet that you would get the next character correct in your next prediction, and I bet everything I own.
Wait, what?
So now,
He has resorted to digging in the trash for food again. Check out this asshole.
bro, where do you even get this with your fake news footage? That is completely fabricated. You're a nincompoop.
Oh my god. Man, I could just send you my list through the phone.
Bro, this burner is like a calculator. I can't get messages like that, so just tell me, alright? I need to know now.
Well then, just hold on tight. I'm about to tell everybody who I think we're going to see be revealed come tomorrow. And with that, here are the games that I think we're going to see in the main lineup for EVO 2024 and why. Number 1, Street Fighter 6. This had the most entries with over 7,000 at last year's EVO. And this year, with over $2 million in prize funds, with $1 million going to the Capcom Cup winner, EVO is an event qualifier for the Capcom Cup. Therefore, it's pretty much a no-brainer that Street Fighter 6 will be at EVO for 2024. Number 2, Guilty Gear Strive. For many of the same reasons as Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive had the second largest amount of entrants and is also having their own ARC World Tour. And EVO is also a qualifier event to make it into this tour. Number 3, Tekken 8. Well, if it works for the first two, we can do it a third time. Because the Tekken World Tour really wouldn't be much of a tour if it didn't have the latest Tekken game. Number 4, Mortal Kombat 1. NRS or NetherRealm Studio games have always been at EVO, even if they don't have a large amount of entrants. This is a pretty safe bet that we're going to see this game here. Number 5, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. This is the latest edition of the Grand Blue series, and with it being released on the 14th of December last year, it's new and popular enough to make the main lineup. The 640 entrance at Frosty Faustings also, in my opinion, helps to secure its spot in EVO. Number 6. Under Night in Birth 2. Another brand new game that was released on the 25th of January of this year. With 520 entries at Frosty Faustings, I feel that this game is another lock to be at EVO. Number 7. Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, I'm not super confident in this pick, but I also don't see that many other games that have the popularity to beat out Dragon Ball. Therefore, I expect to see it at EVO this year. Number 8. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And even though this is an old game, it still has one of the most exciting games to watch the most skilled players go at each other with. Chaos at its core, the fighting game community fans love to see this game, and with it having the 4th highest participants last year, I wouldn't be shocked to see it return. Honorable mentions: King of Fighters 15 and Killer Instinct. King of Fighters just due to it still being somewhat popular, but I think a lot of the hype of the game has kind of died out. If there was a 9th spot, I could see this game or possibly KI getting it. And for KI, they did have an exhibition at EVO last year, and they just completed a brand new balance patch bringing a little bit of life back to the game. And I could actually see KI getting in over King of Fighters 15, but if we're only talking 8 spots, I feel like KI is on the outside looking in. And no chance. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. As long as Sony is the host of EVO, I don't think we're ever going to see Smash Bros. Back at this event. Nintendo just doesn't want to play. And with that, we're going to bring this video to a close. The announcements for EVO 2024 are just around the corner. Which games are you looking forward to seeing in the main lineup? Let your voices be heard in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, as each like and comment actually helps push the content on the channel even further, and every little bit helps.
Nice. With these picks, I'm sure I'll get a bigger tent.
Oh yeah, forgot. You're still there. Man, you better not be utilizing this information to be placing bets. Wait, did you just say tent?
Man, tent schment. Don't worry about me. I'm a survivor. Did I ever tell you about that time I ate out of the trash can?
I know. Because I was there!
Man, MOE. Money over eating. You know what I'm about.
Oh my god. I just can't with you. Like, between you and Strife, I don't know which one is worse. Anyways, when we get more information on EVO, we'll be sure to follow up. But until then, we'll catch you donkeys next time.